Hello everyone, it's Geisha. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do some mixed media. I'm hoping to make some sort of a journal to store ephemera in. I've seen this on YouTube. She used a book, and these are file folders, legal sized file folders that I painted. And so I'm not liking this color, and I'm going to use a few file folders. These are old file folders I got at a thrift store, and there were some names on here that I covered with some washi tape, and then I sprayed on some colors. Don't really care for these guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some blue and purple, and always white. I always use a little bit of white with it. These are all dollar store paints: sapphire blue, Pacific blue, purple velvet, and white. So I'm just gonna put some drops on here randomly, and some lighter blue. No idea if I'm gonna like this, but it's gonna be better than what it was. Well, ew, I don't think this is the wrong purple. I would like a darker purple. Oh, it's the one with the broken lid. So, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of white, not that. And some here. And then I'm gonna get a scraper. Basically an old card that is not gonna be used anymore. And I have no idea. Hang on, let me see if you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. And then I'm just, oh, that is quite blue. Oh well. And scraping versus brushing, I think you got way more out of the paint with scraping. See, now I don't mind if we see some of the background from the previous paints. Wow, look at that. I just want it covered. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. I just don't want the background. And then of course you're gonna wipe it all off. Okay, don't like that there. Okay, well, it's much better than it was. Now I'm gonna let this dry, and I've done a few in orange, blue, red, purple, not green. I don't care for green so much, so I try to stay away from green. One day I have to challenge myself and do a green project. Oh, there's a big blob over here. Okay, so this versus that. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll come back when basically when I have something new to tell. See you in a bit. Alright, I'm back, and I've painted a few more file folders. I'm thinking this is the one that we did in the video. And yes, I did try a few greens. Not sure if I like them too much. I had to add blue, of course, and some red ones and orange ones. And what I'm going to do is creating pockets on here to store leftover cut-offs, cards, other small little bits and pieces that that come off of things that I want to save. And I have one ready here, just to show you what is going on here. So here I have two smaller pockets. Oh yeah, all four small pockets, bigger pockets for bigger items. leftovers or tags or cards or pieces of paper that I have that I want to save, and this way I can actually see what I got. So what I'm going to do now is attach this to my file folder. So I will have two different sizes of page protectors that I use to cut my pockets. So this portion of the file folder is shorter than the other parts, so I can use the width of a page protector here on this end, and for the other parts I will use the length of a page protector to cut my pockets. So I've made already a few pockets, and I've added washi tape on the top so that I can actually see where the top of my pocket is, because you're not kind of see them very well. And so I leave the I leave the bottom attached. So I will fold this over like so, put it in place, and then with a little bit of glue, this is a small bottle that I buy at the dollar store, and I fill it with any glue that I want, and this is Eileen's tacky glue. I really like it. This glue will just hold it enough in place for me to sew after. Now what this does is it creates for me a line so that I can see where to trim this part off. So I will go cut closely to the glue and put it back. Okay, scoot it down a little bit, and then I will sew around like so, and then I will trim this, and then I will trim this edge. I will come back when I've done the sewing on these, and I will show you what comes next. Okay, so I've sewn all the pockets, and basically what I would like to do is I'm gonna fill this with stuff. These are cards. This is supposed to be a taller pocket for taller things. I've got some other. Now I'm roughly filling this because I want to see, we now have to figure out what to do with how I'm going to put it all together. And I will need an idea on how thick this is going to be. So I'm just gonna stuff some stuff in here, and we'll see how it goes. It doesn't have to be exactly all kinds of cards. I painted that myself, spritzed some stuff on. There's my inner ugly pocket. You know what? After everything is filled, you're not gonna see it anyway. At least most of it not. More cards. Watercolor paper. Some embossed aluminum foil that I did. It was fun, by the way. I have only a few folders. Okay, stick something in here. So we'll close this one. So now I have 4, and as you can see, I need some sort of a gusset. So my idea was, not sure if it's going to work, I grab another file folder, I will cut strips, make an 1/8 or a 1/4 inch gusset. Well, let's do this right away. Cut off the, okay, I need a bigger ruler for that. Okay, we'll cut it flush. So if I want a 1/4 gusset and 1 inch overlap, or is that too small? 1 inch and a 1/4. and 1.25 and 1/4. So it's 2 3/4. I will cut one that is 2 3/4. Then I have my scoreboard. I had set like 1 1/4 and 1/4. Yep. See if this works. One and 1/4 and 1 1/2. See if this wants to fold. There you go. I'm surprised that my paint doesn't crack. I was worried about that. Well, not really worried. I would have covered it up with some marker of some sorts. Okay, so this is my gussets. Now, I will empty this out, okay? I mean, I'll grab 2. I want this here at some point. And I will make a slit here, I think. And over here, wherever the top of the pocket is. And then we'll glue the rest on. I would need some heavy duty glue. Alright, I'll show you when I've done that and see how that turned out. I'm gonna mess around with some glue. Talk later. Okay, I'm halfway with how to attach this. So I measured from the bottom where I need to make a slit so that my pocket can come open. So what I do is I line this one up with the bottom here, over here. I made 2 little marks, one just beneath the line of the pocket and just above, and I did the same here. Then I will grab my ruler, line this up, and because I had said that was 1 1/4, I will line this up so that it's straight, so that my line that way is straight. So I will make marks where I will make lines where my marks are. This way I can cut straight, and one over there. So with my scissor, I'll just cut until the score line, fold line, and I will just tear this off. Now I will do the gluing, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be messy, and I hope it works. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use gel medium. This is a medium and this is a heavy body. Maybe I should use this one because yeah, I want it to stick. So I'm going to just put glue on here. So I will now put something on top of here, and I'll be back, and then we're gonna find out if it worked. So I have them all together now. It worked. Oh, and what you see here is I did not like the background, and with a Sharpie I marked something, but I've had everything filled and you can hardly see it anyway, so I'm not gonna bother anymore. So this is how it turned out. You can see the gusset there, and my pocket is completely accessible all the way to the end. And now I have to figure out, okay, the ends. So what I did was I measured my spine, which is 1 inch and 1/8. So I'm going to have this wrap around like so, and then I am going to attach one of these. I will cut this in half. One goes to the front and the other one will go on the back. And I might embellish this, and then this will be the cover. And yeah, I will do some more gluing and stuff, and then I will show you when it's finished.